Okay, so one of the fastest and easiest ways to import or use your own sounds in Logic Pro is simply by doing these steps right here. And there's only maybe like 3 different ways that I know how to do this, but this is the fastest and easiest ways. So one of them is simply by dragging and dropping an audio file inside Logic, which is really common sense, right? But I like to have all my audio files either on an external drive, which is, like something that you plug in like a hard drive, and then you could store a lot of stuff. And if you're going to be using some sounds more frequently, I would recommend having them on a desktop. So this is my desktop right here. Let's just say I want to use something from this folder. I simply go into whatever. I want to use a clap and I hear it. Okay, this sounds good. I could literally just drag and drop it in here into another open slot. So I can create an audio file, an audio track file. Now, let's just say you want to use that because right here you can't really play it on the keyboard, right? So let's just say you want to use it on the keyboard. So one way you could do this is by going into Alchemy right here. So you go into this little slot right here, click on the arrows, Alchemy, stereo. And then you can go into advanced setting, go to advanced. Right here where it says file, you're gonna go to initialize preset, boom. The reason why you wanna do this is because as soon as you open Alchemy, it has sounds already integrated in it. And right here, you can still hear some sounds, but now it just cleared out everything else. So the only sound you can hear is the main sound that's coming out from here. Okay, so then after that, you wanna go to this, where it says saw, and then you wanna go to import audio. And then right here, it gives you an option from all your files inside your computer already. So like I said, I have mine on desktop. You go to desktop, and then you look for this, like whatever file you're going to use. If you're going to use, like, I'm going to do a slick Shima vocal bundle, whatever. Keep clicking. It's like a file. Then you could hear all the samples here. So that's one way of doing it. And then after that, you just go to import. Okay, this is something super important I forgot to mention. Click sampler. Right here is on spectral format. Go to sampler because that way you can use it however you want. So click on sampler and then import. Then it's gonna go ahead and import it inside Alchemy, and then you can use it. Right here is playing really low, but I play high pitch. So basically it goes up and down the scale. The lower you go, the lower it's going to play on a different note, and it's going to play slower because obviously it's reaching like a slower point of the sample. So it's just like an actual, you can play it in octaves literally from lowest to highest. So that's one of the ways. I personally don't like doing it this way. My favorite way of doing this is actually using the sampler inside Logic, which is the quick sampler. So over here, you go again to the arrows, you go to quick sampler, stereo, and then you could drag and drop things from here, or you could just click on it. You could click on it and then it'll give you the options. Personally, me, I like to just go ahead. If I'm going to use a hi-hat, I'm going to be like, okay, I like this hi-hat. So I'm going to go right here and then just go to original. Don't go to optimize because then it kind of loses some material and it kind of chops it up differently. Just go to original and then you can play it exactly the way it's sounding. You can hear right here. See, exactly the same. There's no difference. It doesn't lose material, it doesn't lose texture. It's exactly the same. But sometimes it could be a little bit annoying dragging and dropping it from like that. So what I like to do is go into this little folder right here with the little music note and the little paper. And I like to go to all files. That way I don't have to be going to my desktop, going back, dragging, doing all of that. So I can just literally have everything on this side right here, for this little folder. And I have everything. Go to desktop and then I have all my folders here already. It's super easy. And I want to drag in a hi-hat. And then you can literally go through all of them just pressing the down arrow key. You could hear them all quick. And you're like, well, I got to now load up the sampler. You honestly don't. All you can do is drag and drop over here And the cool thing about Logic is it gives you the option where you want it. You could go to the quick sampler right here, original, boom, it's there already. Super simple and easy. This is probably the fastest way, honestly, and I love this option right here because want to use another one, just drag and drop and it gives you where you want it. And quick sampler original is always the best one. And let's say you change your mind, you're like, I don't want to use that one. Drag the next sample and put it on top of the one you want to replace, and just click original and it'll change it for you. Super easy stuff. So I hope this video was helpful. This is probably the easiest way to do this. Quick short tutorial, but some people are still, needing this type of information. I didn't see a lot of videos on this on YouTube. So give this video a thumbs up if this was helpful. Let me know what else do you want to learn about Logic. I've been using Logic for about 6 years almost now, so I've learned a lot. But yeah, let me know what else you would like to know. Till next time, stay blessed, stay positive. Peace.